Yo, hey guys, it's Pop and Jacques Slade here. Back with another unboxing, and today I have something very special from the good folks over at Adidas. Now I actually wasn't going to unbox this for you guys. I was just gonna do it do something on, just show the shoes and show the bag over on Instagram, over on Twitter or something like that. But when I opened the box and I saw the bag, I was like, wait a minute. Definitely want to share this with my subscribers. So you guys are going to see this just as I see it. I literally just opened the box and all I saw was this bag and I was like, yo, definitely want to do this on the channel. So first, as you can see, this is the Adidas NITE Jogger, and this is a special seating pack that they sent. And the reason I wanted to unbox this on the channel for you guys is because this bag right here is all 3M. I don't know if you can tell on the camera if the light is hitting it the right way, but that's 3M. So it's all reflective, the whole bag, which I think is really, really dope. So the NITE Jogger is Adidas's new running shoe. And the reason I say running like that is because it's more of a casual shoe than it is an actual running shoe. And the reason you can tell about that is because the box here. So let me get these out of this bag and you see it comes in the Adidas Originals box, which is really the Adidas lifestyle brand. So there is really no performance attached to these. Well, I shouldn't say no performance attached to these. There is performance. It's more of from the legacy product, from what these products are inspired by. And this actually is inspired by a shoe from the 80s. But before we get into the box, actually there's a few things in here that I just felt in the bag. This is a run pack, I think. Yeah, a run pack that you just strap on like this and you run in it. You can put your phone in there or whatever, your wallet and all that. Oh, there's actually something in here. Hold on, let's see what that is. There is, a USB cable, and that probably goes to this. So there is a headlamp in here as well. For those that run at night or run early in the morning when it's dark, a headlamp is crucial for running. I obviously do a little bit of that myself. That's how I know. Then this has a couple of settings, I imagine, right? Yeah, so there's on, yeah, then there's the blinking setting. Okay, yeah, just blinking and on, and this is for this, I imagine. Yeah, so there's a USB there to charge that. Thank you, appreciate that. Good folks over Adidas. And then this is the back, the pack, run pack. And then it has a card here. It says NITE Jogger, turn on your headlamp to reveal message on the back. All right, well, we're gonna do this. Let's do it right, I guess. Let's go all in here. See, NITE Jogger, turn on headlamp. It says Adidas at night or in life, it's never too late to pursue your vision. Adidas Originals NITE Jogger, gifted by Adidas. Customize your running pack with your reflective spray and NITE Jogger stencils. So these, which I felt and I thought were stickers, are actually stencils, and that must be what this is all about. Reflective spray. I've never seen this before. Reflective spray, non-permanent, intended for textiles, apparel, and soft surfaces. What does it say? Shake can for a minute, and after you clean nozzle, hold the can upright during spray. So I guess you spray this. So they want to customize the run bag with one of these stencils. So they have 3 stencils. One says it's never too late. One is the shoe, the NITE Jogger, and then one says Adidas. So what I'd probably do is put the it's never too late like that on there and just spray that. I'm not gonna spray it here on the table, but just spray it right there. And the reason I'm gonna do that one because it already has the Adidas logo there. It already has NITE Jogger there. So really the only thing left is the it's never too late. Put that there. So yeah, maybe give that a try. But anyway, yeah, so cool. Thank you, Adidas. That's really dope for being considerate for, you know, guys like me that like to take running seriously and you run early in the morning or you run late at night when it's still dark. I'm gonna take this off my head. Stop looking like crazy, man, like I'm in a coal mine or something. But really what you came here for is the shoes. So let me put all this back in the bag for now. And let's take a good look at the shoes. So this is the Adidas Originals NITE Jogger. As I said before, it's a running shoe, but it's basically more of a casual lifestyle shoe. These actually dropped this weekend. They're going to be $140, and I really like that. I really like that. I've seen them online, but this is the first time actually really getting to hold them in my hand, and I like that. It kind of gives me the vibes of the ZX 500. I don't know if you guys know what shoe that is. That's a shoe that they were doing with the Dragon Ball Z collabs, but they had just like regular pairs as well that you could get on the Adidas site, and I actually got really lucky and got a pair on clearance for $67. I think it was $75 total with tax and everything. And so these kind of give me that vibe. Although the ZX 500 has a more of an old school vibe, and this has more of a, it has the old school vibe here as well, but this gives me more of a runner sort of vibe. Now the reason that you can kind of pinpoint that these aren't actual performance running shoes is basically the material. They use suede on here, and really when you're in a really good running shoe, they're not going to use suede, especially not today with all the updated materials that you can use. So technically, yes, you can run in these. I don't want to discourage anyone from running in these, but this isn't a performance running shoe, and like this is something you want to run a marathon in. This just is not the shoe for that. This is definitely more, again, more lifestyle. But material wise, it has some cool materials. It has suede here at the toe, has mesh here on the toe box, has a little bit of mesh here at the heel as well, and then they have suede on the eyelets for a little extra protection there at the eyelets. And the reason they did that is because the mid panels here on the lateral side and on the lateral side and on the medial side, they're made of ripstop nylon. So it's really thin right there, which obviously helps me keep them breathable. So you have breathable here at the toe, and then you have the ripstop nylon, which allows some air to escape as well, so it doesn't make the shoe super hot. For those that are concerned about boost, yes, these do have boost in them. So you have a full boost midsole. One thing that's really cool is the outsoles. So what they've done with these is they've added what looks like glow in the dark outsoles, which should really pop at night. That should look really dope. And they have the blue here and the orange here, which they get from the original NITE Jogger, which was a shoe from the early 90s or the 80s, I believe. I'm not sure which decade they came from, but I know they're definitely an old school sort of sneaker. So that looks like glow in the dark, and then the extra touch there, extra rubber. The rubber feels really great. It's pretty thick, so you will get some wear out of these. They aren't gonna wear out super fast. It's not really, really thin like you usually get with the, like I think it was like the first generation of the Ultra Boost. This is more along the lines of just a general tennis shoe with the thickness there. Has a little hit of Adidas there for the logo right there. And then that logo, actually, that same logo that they used here on the outsole at the heel is on the tongue of the shoes on this leather patch here. And speaking of the tongues, this is something pretty cool about these. So the whole like DIY, unfinished sort of aesthetic is permeating through the sneaker world. Big word. I think I get like a bonus 10 points for that. They have this unfinished tongue, so you can actually see the foam coming outside of the nylon tongue, and it looks like there's actually quite a bit of foam to add a little protection there from the laces, so the laces don't give you that extra tension or the extra tightness right there at the top of the foot, on the bridge of your foot. So that's kind of a good look here. There's a lot of 3M hits here, so you have 3M in the laces. Then you also have 3M here at the heel, and then there's a little stripe of 3M here as well. The orange is a bit of a fluorescent, and that's 3M as well. So if you are going to actually use these for their intended purpose, which is to run at night, you'll definitely be seen because they have those pops here, and there's actually a little bit of orange, fluorescent orange here as well, right at the lateral side of the toe on both of the shoes to give you a little bit more reflectivity. And I believe the 3M is reflective. I'm sorry, and I believe the 3 stripes are reflective as well, right over the ripstop nylon. So yeah, overall, it's a good looking shoe. Again, it reminds me of the ZX 500, not exactly the same. The ZX has a more of an old school feel. These feel a little bit more performance running, or for the joggers, what they used to call running back in the 80s. This has that jogger feel as opposed to the old school runner feel, old school jogger feel that they have today. Very nice, very cool. These dropped this weekend. I believe they're gonna be $140 for those of you out there that wanna get yourself a pair. Right now, I think I'm gonna go and throw them on feet so you guys can see what they look like on feet. It's dark outside, so we can really get some of that light reflection and see how that looks. But either way, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. And if you really like what you see, why don't you go ahead and turn on your notifications. I'm Jacques Slade. This is the NITE Jogger from Adidas, along with like the bag and then the run pack, and the stencil and the reflective spray. I got to try this out. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. And yeah, and then the run pack. Yeah, and then the bag. The bag is cool in itself. It's a 3M bag. That's cool. Anyway, all right, guys. As always, I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.